Our lesson today is going to be dedicated to the polite requests and permissions. But before we discuss the details, let's look at the conversation here between a teacher and a student. So the teacher is asking a student, "Could you please pay a little attention?" And the student is answering, "I'm paying as little attention as I can." Again, that's just a humorous example of the way we use the polite form of the requests, and the words that are highlighted here in red color, could and pay attention, are great examples of the polite form. So let's move to our lesson and discuss more details. There are different ways how do we form polite requests and ask for permission. Let's look at one of the ways that we have here. A policeman is asking a woman, "May I see your driver's license?" And the woman is answering, "Yes, of course, here it is. Thank you." So the policeman is using the form may, which is very polite. And he's asking for a driver's license. And let's look, what are the other forms? How do you form the polite request? We are using can or can't plus a verb in order to request or to refuse permission. It is a very informal and casual way. Examples: "You can leave early today. She can come in now. I am sorry." So since can is very informal and casual, very often we would use this form when we have a conversation with our coworkers, with our family members, and with our friends. Jerry is my coworker. "Jerry, can I borrow your laptop for the meeting?" Hannah is my sister. "Hannah, can you wash the dishes, please?" "Hi, Sarah. Can you order a taxi for me, please?" The next one is the verb could, and it's semi-formal and is appropriate in almost all situations. Therefore, if you have some conversation and you would like to ask for something in a polite form and you are not sure which way you should go and which word you should use, you will never make a mistake if you use the verb could as a polite form for requesting something. "Could I borrow your dictionary? Could I help you?" And the last one is may or may not plus a verb. It's the most polite and formal way to ask for something. "May I speak with the manager now? I am sorry, he's busy right now. May I use your phone?" "Sure." And since may is a very polite form, we would usually apply this form in our conversation with the strangers. That means the people that we don't know, or when we have a conversation with the people of high position. "May I help you? May I talk to the manager, please?" So how do we answer that polite request, or how do we answer if somebody is asking for a permission? "Can I sit here? Could I sit here? Or may I sit here?" If the answer is yes, how do I answer? You can say yes, of course, certainly, sure, no problem. And if the answer is negative, you will say I'm sorry, no. Still, even though it's a negative reply, it has this polite form because you're saying sorry. So again, can, very informal, and we are using with I, you, we, they, he, she, and it. Same with could, it's semi-formal, but again, it is used with all these forms. However, may, a very formal way, very polite, we would usually use with I or we. And finally, we have a conversation here between a doctor and a patient. Again, pay attention to the words that are highlighted in white color because they indicate that the way we form that polite request. May I help you? Hi, my name is Paul Gray. I have an appointment with Dr. Lee. Hello, Mr. Gray. Here is your diet. Any questions? Can I eat snacks? Yes, but you can only have light snacks. Can I eat ice cream? No, you can't, but you can have a low-fat yogurt instead. May I call you if I have more questions? Of course, but don't worry. Just read the diet and follow the directions. You'll feel better shortly. Thank you, doctor. So when you look at this conversation, we have not only the words such as may or can highlighted, but also the verbs that follow them. Because when you are asking for something in a polite form, you are using not just auxiliary verb, but the very verb itself. Therefore, don't forget that you use the additional verb may, could, may, and the regular verb. This is all the information for today, my dear friends. Again, thank you so much for being with us. Stay tuned and look for more videos from Highlands Community Charter and Technical Skills. Goodbye.